So for Christmas this year, I got this candle that smells like bookstores, and it's almost burned out, so I went online to find more candles that smell like books, because I really enjoy it, and I found a whole bunch of candles that smell like fictional things, like there's ones that smell like the Shire, and there's a Slytherin inspired one, all the different Hogwarts house inspired ones, and a whole bunch of different other fictional places and things. So I don't know if you guys would be interested in that, but the one I have smells really awesome and like books. So I'm gonna put a link to those two Etsy shops in the description box if you guys are interested, because I think that it's really cool. Hi girls, it's Monday. I really loved the lists that you guys put together. I definitely have some books that I'm gonna go out and look into and probably add to the bookshelf that's already full of books that I have. I have 5, 6, 8 shelves of books, and the bookshelf behind me is actually the bottom 2 shelves are filled with books, and then stacked up sideways in front of those books are more books. So I don't really have any room for any more books, but I'm definitely going to look into some of the books that you guys recommended because they sound amazing. This week we are talking about travel and where you'd want to go, real or fictional, and who we would travel with. And my first thought when this topic is brought up is, oh, I would really like to travel with the doctor. But I would be the worst companion because I hate running and I'm not really good with conflict, and aliens kind of scare me, but I think that the idea of the doctor and traveling with him would be amazing, like seeing different planets and outer space and traveling through time. I have loved time travel since I was like 11 and I saw Back to the Future for the first time, so that's been a fascination of mine for a good majority of my life. So the idea of time travel is crazy fascinating to me. My next thought after the doctor is I would travel with the Winchester brothers from Supernatural and go hunting. And then it's like, that is also a horrible idea because I would probably be killed or eaten. And you usually die when you're eaten pretty early on in our adventure together. So that would be a very bad idea. But I like the road trip idea in the car driving across the country. So maybe that is my actual ideal traveling experience that I'd want to do. When I was in middle school, I made a pact with my friends that when we got our driver's licenses, we would all get into a car, we would drive across country that summer, and it would be the best time of our lives and stuff. That never happened because we were 12 when we made this pact, and by the time we were in high school, 2 of us had moved away, and the rest of us that were still in town weren't really close anymore, and whatever, life happened, and we weren't the same. And I still think that would be just the coolest thing to just get into a car with some friends and drive cross country. I know that that's kind of a theme lot in literature and movies, is just the trip, and I think that would be fun. And there's a destination now that one of my very good friends, Wednesday, our Laura, lives on that side of the country, a different country, but over there, that I have a destination to go to. And I still think that would just be the best traveling experience I could ever have. Another part of our theme this week is traveling stories, and I have one that I've probably told you guys before because it's my favorite story that I get to tell ever. After I graduated high school, I got to go on a trip to England, Ireland, and Scotland. And while we were staying in Ireland, we were eating dinner, and a helicopter landed on the front lawn of this hotel, and we were like, what's going on? And we went out, and Snoop Dogg came into our hotel. So Snoop Dogg, the rapper guy, that I'm not a fan of his, but I still know who he is because he's Snoop Dogg, was staying in our hotel, and he threw a big party, and our teacher called us in the middle of the night and made sure we were in our room and not at Snoop Dogg's party. And yeah, that was an interesting moment of my life, was the Snoop Dogg moment. That's literally my favorite story that I get to tell ever. And that's what I have for you guys. I hope this video made sense. I really look forward to hearing where you guys want to go and your travel stories that you have. I will see you guys next week, and Mariah, I will see you tomorrow. Bye!